Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tiff. Welcome to Topocracy. Hey, hey, Riz. He's already here. Hello, hello. Hello to the two people that are watching. Um, Happy Thursday. This is our first stream for the week. We missed, I won't say we missed, but last week we only did 1 week because it was my birthday weekend. And then, of course, I was trying to see if the world was going to be on fire, if we were going to make it past Tuesday, 8 p.m. And we did. So we're going to go over the Legos. Iran is dropping some really good content as far as the conflict, the incursion, however you want to call it, the war in Iran, y'all. Um, Also, we're going to look at Asians in cosplay, based again off of G Zen. Um, I guess they would call it Gen Z language, which is really AAVE or African American language, which I've been on a panel, argued for it, and I think that's going to kind of be where we're going to go. Is not only do we need to gatekeep Black culture, but we also need to appreciate it, because if we don't appreciate it, it definitely will be appropriated. But my name is Tiff. I want to thank you for being here. Hey, Don, what's going on? Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed me on Hemp's channel. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. Child, last night, number one, I have to apologize to my brother. I don't know what was going on with the technology last night, but I was fighting for my life. He did not want to participate. If you did not see last night's panel, I definitely would go and watch it. He's been covering a series on just the state of Black America in each decade or the couple of decades and how we got there. And last night we had a very fruitful conversation. And one of the areas of concern for me was us judging our ancestors and some of the decisions that they made. I'm never going to really have a lot of pushback on the ancestors. I think that our grandchildren and their children will come back and say, well, why didn't they do this? And why, like the Monday morning quarterbacking is very easy on what we should and shouldn't have done. I think that people do the best that they can with the information that they have. And that's one of the reasons why I really want to cover the Legos, because it's unfortunate that we're having to get some of our real-time reporting from propaganda. If you're unaware, the satellite images, the United States government has asked that they stop giving those out. So some of the ways that we could kind of cross-check and find out what was going on, that's not available for us any longer. So we are going to have to find a way to stay kind of informed and abreast, just because the powers that be, they're essentially gatekeeping information. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to pull everything up. Let's see. So it's going to be a lighthearted show. I will say, in the scheme of things, Iran is killing the game with the propaganda. Let me get this on up here. We got a couple little ditties. I gotta start off with this because, hey, I'm a Texas girl, so.
Hey, I'm at the top of my game. I'm who they hate. This come with the fame. That's how I knew that I made it. I woke up looking this good. I'm in my prime. These gotta get played. If these ain't mad, I need to go harder. I can't let them think we the same. I don't wanna be your bestie. These messy. I always worry about the next. I always itch for a problem. Please go get tested. Always begging me to crash out with these losers. Shut up and enjoy it. Hey, I'm at the top of my game. I'm who they hate. This come with
I'm going to highly recommend, find you an artist that you resonate with, that they, your spirit animal and them, Succinct, Me, and Meg. That is my that's my spirit animal. I don't care what nobody say. Let's see, very interesting. Yes, I have watched Dr. Joy, and she spoke about the PTSD. I really firmly believe a lot of us talk about us and our ancestors and being able to connect. I don't think that we don't connect. They are their ancestors too. And we know what they was doing. I don't know why we're shocked by Epstein Island. I don't. Just based on the things that have been done to us. Why are we shocked? Like, just like you are their ancestors, they are theirs. And I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm just gonna put it out. Do with it what you will. My whole thing for 2016, 2026, Jesus, is information. Once you get it, you have it. What you do with it, that's a choice. But once you get the information, you get the information. But we are going to go through. I'm not gonna show all of the Legos for the simple fact that there's I want to say at this point it's probably up to about 20 minutes worth of that kind of information. Go and look and see. I'm just doing kind of the highlights of the ones that I enjoyed, and then we will do the one from yesterday because it is an absolute banker. So let me get this up here. Hi, for the people that have joined. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, all of the things. Somebody let me know too if the volume is too low, because honey, I'll be talking and thinking I'm sharing and it don't be giving what it's supposed to give. Let's see. Let me know if the volume works. Please, please, please. Give me a thumbs up if everything is good. Let's turn it up.
Sir, Iranians have released a new Lego-style animation.
Thumbs up me. Are we good on the volume? Can we hear everything? So the first one was just like, are they really doing this? Now, what I will say is what's smart about this is because it's done in a kid-friendly medium, it's not being struck down.
Yeah. You cross the ocean just to find your grave. Sacrifice your own boys for a lie. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. Make America great again. Yo, tails that you crazy. Yeah. Make America great again now. You will see what happens, yeah. Watch this. Sacred defense, we protecting the soil. Why you sacrifice soldiers to pay for your spoil? You first ran the blow, sitting on your throne. Now we turning every base into a bed of stone. It's a slaughterhouse, a trap you couldn't see. Welcome to the graveyard of your vanity. The secrets are leaking. The pressure is rising. We locked on the target. And now you are hiding. LOSC. Yeah, we spelling at your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a fucker while you shaking in your sweet. LOSC. Take the ass and defeat. LOSC. Yeah, we spelling at your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a fucker while you shaking in your sweet. LOSC. Take the ass and defeat. Sweating in your suit, hiding Epstein's ghost. You sent your boys to die on the bloody coast. Not a revenge for the leader's blood is purely mine. Every drop of his blood is a missile on the line. You got to rip him out. Thought the fire was dead, but another common A is standing ahead. Yeah, you strike one down, we just shatter your brain. We put another in the leg. Common A again. The secrets are leaking. The pressure is rising. We locked on the target. And now you are hiding. LOSC. Yeah, we spelling out your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a bucket while you shaking in your sweet. LOSC. Taste the ash. LOSC. Yeah, we spelling out your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a bucket while you shaking in your sweet. LOSC. Taste the ash and defeat. Sacred defense of the homeland. Sacred defense of the homeland.
that one was about. That one was really good, and they are really wrong. I'm. It's kind of sad that not only are they like getting us in the straight of her moves, but they also are definitely beating us in propaganda for sure. Because if Pete is who's going up against this, boo nigga boo.
Yeah, you blew the bridge. Posted the video proud. Power plant next. Stone Age talk out loud. Watch this. What? War crime. Bridge down, civilians cry. Trump on truth, social flexing while they die. Power plants next, blackouts in the night. Stone Age spread. Great Persia still shines bright. We split the bridge of flame. Smoke filling up the sky. Posted the video laughing, showing off your stride, tracking power plants. Trying to turn off all the lights, dragging us to Stone Age with your illegal might. But Great Persia rises, history on our side. Ancient empire strong, we never hide. True social warrior, keyboard criminal. Every strike you drop, we multiply the missile. War crime. Bridge down, civilians cry. Trump on true, social flexing while they die. Power plants next, blackouts in the night. Stone Age spread. Great Persia still shines bright. Sacred defense. We own the fight. Yeah.
And I think we need to acknowledge that these people are fighting a sacred war. We killed one of their religious leaders. We do not feel the same way about the president right now. Like 9/11 was something different where we felt attacked as Americans. That is not how we feel about this war. That's why I think you have so many people that are like, hey, we bombed them first. It's not real. Definitely pull this in, and we feel our own way about the atrocities that they're committing on top of all the money that we spend in there. Like, this is not, the Iranians definitely have, I think a humanity is going to be on their side for sure. But let's keep going because they trolling the hell out of us. Well, by proxy, us.
We sent the jet. We sent them down. Rescue failed. Now you're losing clowns. No ceasefire. Watch this. Jet down. Trump screaming. Losing ground. Rescue mission. More burst on. 48 hours. We said no. Carry on. Jet down. Light roll. Jet down. No ceasefire. We strike back all night long. You thought your F-15s on the sky. We locked on target, made Tuma fly. One crew rescue, one still lost in the dust. Rescue choppers running out of turn in the rust. From talking bitch, finish the job on TV. But every jet you send is a gift back to me. You beg for 48, thought we need to stop. We laughed in your face, keep taking the L. Pop. Jet down. Trump screaming, losing ground. Rescue mission, more birds gone. 48 hours, we said no. Carry on. Jet down, light roll. Jet down, no ceasefire, we strike back all night long. Sacred defense. Lions still flying high. You lose more planes, we own the sky. No ceasefire. Yeah. Jet down.
Yo, Pete Hexes, this one's specially for you. You punk ass rape.
So thanks, Fatty. Thanks for coming. Let me see who else is here. Hey, Mai, Don, Riz. Did I get everybody? Thank y'all for being here. This one is especially one that I really want to see because, hey, yo, I think Pete is a demon. We're going to cover him and him trying to push Black people out of the military, women out of the military. And then also this morning they're reporting where they actually tried to really pull a coup with the Catholic religion with the chancellor. America is ghetto, y'all. Like, if we didn't ever know before, we know now that we believe that we were the biggest and the brightest, and I still love my country, but we are bullies, we are a mob boss, and we definitely right now are on the wrong side of history. But this Pete Kegsburg really is close to my soul, so we're gonna go back a little bit just because I want us to thoroughly enjoy this one, because this man is a demon. He's a demon.
Yo, Pete Hexes, this one's specially for you. You punk ass rapist bitch, straight from Iran. Your tattoo cover playing with that cafe ink on your arm. Think you a crusader? Nah, just a drunk infidel in a fake uniform. Chain to kill all Muslims, wasted in the hotel lobby. Sexual assault settlement in Monterey. Blocked the door, took a phone, paid her off quiet, cause me too was on. Are you secretary? What a joke, bro. Cheated on wives, multiple affairs, kids in the mix, family man, hell no. Handsy with women and five drunk on the job, your own team say, yo, this dude toxic. Couldn't even guard Biden's inauguration, your own military said next. Book called American Crusade, dreaming holy war, but reality check. You get the fail vet, turn TV clown, slipping on your own mess. Trump picked you cause you kissed the ring, but wait, funny part ain't coming. The dude you sucking up before that secretary gig, Trump himself was Bill Clinton's top started giving blue jobs back in the day. Real talk, you out here blowing for access, but he the original BJ queen. You thought our missiles max 2,000 kilometers? Cute, rookie mistake. We hitting the bow, worshiping Epstein Island crew, the ones who hurt the kids. Revenge for every American soul, you and Trump's dirty crew oppressed and did. We taking payback for the girls you broke, the wives you broke, the Muslims you hate. Every victim screaming in the dark. Iran got you on the play. You threw everything at us, all your cars, all your might. We still operating on 10% power, laughing while you fight. We see everything, know every secret, every dirty.
I'm going to pause this because I don't think y'all can see this any longer. Let me remove it and add it back. Let's just stop sharing. Let's go here. Let me go to present. I think it's because I was being mean towards that man that they was like, oh, word. See what happens when you act ugly. Let's pull it back. Should be right about here.
Access, but he the original BJ queen. All Muslims wasted in the hotel.
I'm gonna bring it all over. Here we go. Sorry, y'all. Here we go. We good now. Here we go.
Yo, Pete Hexer, this one's especially for you. You punk ass rapist bitch, straight from Iran. Tattoo cover clown with that Kappa ink on your arm. Think you a crusader? Nah, just a drunk infidel in a fake uniform. Chain to kill all Muslims, wasted in the hotel lobby. Sexual assault settlement in Monterey. Blocked the door, took the phone, paid her off quiet, cause Mika was on. Are you secretary? What a joke, bro. Cheated on wives, multiple affairs, kids in the mix, family man, hell no. Handsy with women and five drunk on the job, your own team say, yo, this dude toxic. Couldn't even guard Biden's inauguration, your own military said next. Book called American Crusade, dreaming holy war, but reality check. You get the fail vet, turn TV clown, slipping on your own mess. Trump picked you cause you kissed the ring, but wait, funny part ain't coming. The dude you sucking up before that secretary gig, Trump himself was Bill Clinton's top started giving blue jobs back in the day. Real talk, you out here blowing for access, but he the original BJ queen. You thought our missiles max 2,000 kilometers? Cute, rookie mistake. We hitting the bow, worshiping Epstein Island crew, the ones who hurt the kids. Revenge for every American soul, you and Trump's dirty crew oppressed and did. We taking payback for the girls you broke, the wives you broke, the Muslims you hate. Every victim screaming in the dark. Iran got you on the play. You threw everything at us, all your cars, all your might. We still operating on 10% power, laughing while you fight. We see everything, know every secret, every dirty Epstein link you hide. Where you least expected, in the shadows we ride, and no place to slide. This ain't full force, just a warm up. Persian flow with the rat. Pete, you done roasted raw. Iran sending this heat. Feel the math. Drop the mic. Infidel clown. We coming.
And I want you to be very observant. I know that it looks funny, but go back, replay this, and pull up the international accounts. Like go to BBC, go to media outside of the States, and look at their reporting and notice that these Legos are matching up directly. So since the satellites have been shut down, and we know that the United States media is not going to be honest, you're going to have to go to international media, but you also need to be watching these political cartoons, because the cartoons are really telling the honest story of what's going on. We're getting a lot of propaganda. I don't believe half of what we're getting. And I watched the Lego movies also with a grain of levity. But I do believe that they're probably being more truthful. I'm sorry, you're not going to say that we've been in war for almost a month and only 13 Americans have been killed. That just in itself is a damn lie. And if they're lying about the death toll and soldiers that are no longer with us, that sacrificed their lives, I just don't question what else they're lying about. But we're almost done with almost all of this. And the other thing is, this is going to tie into why I'm also going to talk about the Blasians. Look and see how these people are communicating with us. And I'm sorry that this is rap, hip hop. A lot of the music is coded to Blackness, and they understand that everybody in America, everybody in the world consumes Black culture.
به وقت سوی ماری نیست ندارد بهره از زندگی خونی که جاری نیست با خیزی باید بغض را در زخم حل کردن که جنگ از تو نباشد فرصت زانو بغل کردن حیدر 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 قرآن پیدا کن خدا را در بزنگاهش ببین نصر من الله هست و در انتنصر اللهش بگو با آن که در این بره حیران و هراسان است که پیروزی ایمان وعده قطعی قرآن است حیدر 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 حسین بن علی پیراهنی از پس برتن کرد و اون تکلیف عالم را به روی نیزه روشن کرد حسین آمد که دل خالی شود از ناامیدی ها دو صف کرده است دنیا را حسینی ها یزیدی ها حیدر حیدر به نام نامی حیدر نبرد آغاز می گردد علی با ذوالفقار خود به خیبر باز می گردد بگو فرعون را موسی به سوی نیل می آید علی با ذوالفقار خود به اسرائیل می حیدر 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 اگر دنیا هم آید پشتتان ما پنج تن داریم اگر دنیا هم آید پشتتان ما پنج.
Again, go back, rewatch these, look at the symbolisms, and see what you can connect and what are the messages that are going on. And again, we are a 250-year-old country trying to fight with Persia. Recipe for disaster. On top of, there don't have a lot of, I don't think there's ever been a time where they've retaliated or just reached out. I think they tend to respond.
شما سنگر شکن دارید ما خیبر شکن داریم حیدر 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 در آن توفان پایانی در آن پایان توفانی اگر که شاهنامه خوانده باشی خوب میدانی ته این ماجرا پایان رزم رستم و دیو است از این پس یک هدف داریم و آن قلب طلابیب است حیدر حیدر حیدر
And now this one, again, pay close attention to. I hope that this is the updated one. They made two of these. The first one did not include Black Americans, and Black Americans was like, yo, y'all left us out. And they actually came back and included us. So let's see which one this is. So that was, those are the compilation. And then we have the latest one. And I have to say, the latest one is a banger. It is an absolute banger. So let's see. And then we're going to go And the cosplaying child as a when we'll get there when we get there, but this one that they just put out, probably some of their best work. I just gotta say, it's a banger.
You ran to China, you begged on your knees.
Please be my friend.
Please, China, please. You called Moscow, you cried on the phone. Please mediate for me. I'm all alone. But here's the news you don't wanna hear. The strait is moving.
Ships are here. China passes, Japan passes, India too.
Fake peace. Fake peace. Not for you.
Fake peace, fake peace.
No release.
Open for the world, but for you,
no grease.
Iran said, everyone's welcome. Come trade, come through.
But you and Israel,
Sorry.
not for you.
Fake peace, fake peace. 10 days and gone. You cry to everyone from dusk to dawn.
The strait is open for the human race.
Fake peace.
Go cry in your place.
You stabbed them twice while they sat at the table. You talked about peace, but your aim was unstable. You sent the bums with your little friends' help. Now you want to pass. Go box somewhere else. The strait is open for China, for Japan, for France, for every ship that wants to dance. But when you come with your golden crown, fake peace.
Fake peace.
Sit down.
Open for the world, open for trade, open for everyone. That's how it's played. China ships, Japan ships, India's fleet. The whole world moves, you taste defeat.
Fake peace, fake peace.
Hear that sound? That's your empire flushing down. You beg for mediation, you beg for a deal, but the strait says no, and that's real.
Fake peace, fake peace.
No release.
Open for the world, but for you,
no grease.
Iran said, everyone's welcome. Come trade, come through.
But you and Israel,
Sorry.
not for you.
Fake peace, fake peace. 10 days and gone.
You cry to everyone from dusk to dawn. The strait is open for the human race.
Fake peace.
Go cry in your place. You went to Shi, you went to the Saud, you went to Turkey, you begged so hard. You went to Qatar, you went to Oman. Everyone said sorry, done, not in the plan. Iran didn't move, Iran didn't blink. Iran sat calm while you cried in the sink. Your 10-day peace died on day one.
Fake peace.
Fake peace. Now what have you done?
Fake peace.
The world is moving, Donald.
Fake peace.
China ships, Japan ships, India ships. Everyone's passing through the strait. Everyone, except you and your little friend. That's not fake, that's real.
Fake peace.
Fake release. Never.
I don't care what nobody say. That's a damn bop. It's a bop. And Riz, I'm glad you're here. It made me think about some of like the UK flow. But one of the things that I wanted us to talk about is how messaging and also how people will connect. And I don't care what anybody says. It's very coded. It's very is giving these people understand that there is a dominant culture in America, and whether people want to acknowledge or not, the dominant culture is the blacks. The blacks set the culture. And if you don't agree with me, I'm gonna just show you how I feel about those that want to fight with. This is how I feel about y'all that want to act like the black culture ain't the black culture. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. We don't want to share that. Oh, it ain't gonna let me be brave. You know what? Because I was finna be mean. That's why it ain't showing. You know what? Here we go. Because the people that want to say like, there's no such thing as black culture, and we need to share with everything. I'm finna tell y'all how I feel about the next subject, about us sharing everything.
Hell no. What did you say? Hell no. What did she say?
Hey, can't you pump that crude a little?
Hell no.
What did you say?
Hell no. What did she say?
Hey, can't you pump that crude a little?
I do not believe that we should be sharing culture with everybody. And I don't care what nobody feels like. I say hell down. I say hell now. Because when you share your culture with everybody, let me show you what you get when you share your culture with everybody. Let me show y'all what y'all out here doing. Let me show y'all what y'all out here doing. Let me show you what y'all out here doing. That's what's going on. That from the hurry up and buy people. Really, that's what y'all doing? Hurry up and buy. That's what we doing. We faking fades. We faking fades. Okay. Then I thought, you know what? Maybe this just a one-off. As a former band girly myself, somebody gonna have to explain to me what the hell is this? What is
Oh, it's so oh, it's so
this the culture that y'all don't have though, right? This is the culture that everybody say black people don't have a culture. That's clearly HBCU culture. And I'm trying to find there's a clip of some of y'all done let the bros done let y'all. Let me let y'all see what the bros done did. Let me let y'all see what y'all out here doing. Because again, and we gonna see why I promise you I'm not just trying to be mean. And these are certain things to where I don't understand why, as Black Americans, you don't have the wherewithal and you don't have the gumption to be like, yeah, no, like everything ain't for everybody. Because I promise you, if you go down right now and try to join the triple Ks, they're not letting you in. The triple Ks ain't gonna let you in, okay? The triple Ks are not letting you in. Oh, let me see what Don said. You live in France. Oh, it's hard for you to see. Yeah. Baby, when I tell you, I don't think we understand how rich our culture is until other people start to cosplay it and we can feel that it's not genuine. Like, I'm not mad at the bros let old dude cross the line, but I'm telling you, there are certain places to where everybody don't let everybody in. The whole they're invited to the picnic, I think is very Black American, and it has not served us. So as I'm doing certain series, and I've been on Brother Strada's channel, and he's talking about, what do we need to do for our marriage rates? With him doing certain series, with myself trying to do just some investigation and just seeing where we are as a culture, a lot of what it is we've invited everybody and nobody else does that. Nobody else does that. There are Hasidic Jews that you not coming into certain places. There are certain women spaces that you're not getting into. There are Latin spaces where if you ain't Latin, you don't speak the Spanish and don't nobody know you, you're not coming into the gate. And for some type of reason, because again, people want to commoditize and get off on Black experiences and Black culture and never have to give back. And because we will devalue it ourselves, everybody's eating at the table, everybody's benefiting from it. We're giving shit away freely that we should have a monicum of pride. Just, and I'm let me show you how proud I am, because not only I'm a proud American, I'm a proud Texan. Hold on one second. Let me get him up here. Get big boy up here. Where you at?
Don't mess with Texas. Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back through Texas. I've been feeling like Luca, how about that shit a blessing. Number one rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your weapon. Try me other guys, we got no choice but stretch him. If he survive these, that first bet, he let's come down here. Don't mess with Texas. Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back through Texas. I've been feeling like Luca, how about that shit a blessing. Number one rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your weapon. Try me other guys, we got no choice but stretch him. If he survive these, that first bet, he let's come down here.
I'm from Texas, baby. We do it better in the South. And here's the thing, there's more Black people in the state of Texas than anywhere else. And ain't nobody gonna do it like we do it. Like he said, we got Beyonce, we got Erykah Badu, we got Kelly Rowland. Who else we got? Erica Banks. Of course, we got, now Texas is a transplant state. So some of the folks that we be claiming, questionable if they got Texas roots or not. However, once you get here, you live here, we tend to come on and absorb you. But I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with having a level of pride of where you're from and also wanting to siphon and take care of and protect your particular culture. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, there are certain things that I'm at a point to where I'm just going to say Jewish people don't let you play with their culture. Asian folks don't let you play with their culture. Even when we celebrate the Irish on St. Patrick's Day, is given with the level of reverence. There's not the same type of thing that folks try to play with Black folks about. And I'm saying Black folks because I can only speak as a Black American. I don't know anybody else's experience, nor am I trying to infiltrate my thoughts on it. With that being said, we saw the Asians, right, doing the cosplay. One of the things that you're going to see, and I want us to understand, is all of those things that we just saw. Now, when you hear people talk, you will hear this thing called Gen Z language. Now, Black people love to be ashamed of AAVE, African American Vernacular English, African American language, Ebonics. There is shame put on Black bodies and how they speak, but people will take that very language and monetize it. Don't believe me? Let's just see.
Whole different vocabulary compared to other generations. But a lot of the words dubbed as Gen Z slang can actually be traced back centuries to Black culture. NBC News correspondent Marquise Francis looked into the history of some of these phrases. Hi, Marquise. Nice to see you.
Hey, guys. How you doing? So watch enough reality TV, listen to different genres of music, or simply spend enough time on your phone and it won't take long before you hear words like fam, lit, or tea. And while one of the youngest generations is claiming it as their own, several linguistic experts I spoke to said all of these terms have roots to a darker time in American history. Take a listen.
Attractive female. Baddie. Old person.
Spend enough time on TikTok and you might assume some of the app's youngest US-based creators are speaking a different language.
The first word I want to help translate is chopped.
Yeah, I know Chopped. It's the show on the Food Network.
Never give up.
What's been dubbed as Gen Z slang, words like cap, riz, drip, and unk, many linguistic experts say can be traced back far before Gen Zers were even alive. Some words harken back centuries to enslavement. Born out of struggle and trauma, some linguists say the language was often used to speak in plain sight, but not be understood by outsiders. Today, many of those words are identified as African American language, also known as Ebonics or AAVE, African American Vernacular English.
I don't necessarily say that no one else can speak it, but what I do say is it comes from those people that created it.
Sandra Lanehart, a linguistics professor at the University.
And again, when people start to shame things that are culturally yours, ask yourself why they're trying to devalue it. Because I don't see Black people going around. I've been to plenty of quinceañeras, or you call it a quince here. I've been to a Passover. I've gone to Catholic weddings. I've done multicultural, even to the fact of going to like an Indian Pakistani wedding that lasted for 3 days. We appreciate other people's culture, but we don't try to absorb it and make us mine or ours. And even if we do, it is with respect. We don't take other people's traditions and then attempt to monetize them and try to show, oh, well, it's ours. Like, this is a weird thing, and I want for Black people, specifically Black Americans, to see. We've watched the Iranian videos where they are communicating via music, via really a Black aesthetic to get people to pay attention. Then we have the Asian folks cosplaying, and now we have Gen Z language, all stemming from who? Black Americans.
University of Arizona wrote the Oxford Handbook of African American Language to address its misconceptions and push the boundaries on how we define language.
There isn't one English. New Zealanders speak English, Australians speak English.
Out of California, where the storm continues over Ebonics.
Following the Ebonics controversy of 1996, in which the Oakland, California Board of Education recognized Ebonics as a primary language to improve literacy, a firestorm ignited around the country with debate about the language's endorsement. It's characterized by unique grammar.
Good becomes guh. With becomes whiff. Instead of he's at the park, he be at the park.
Playful pronunciation patterns and regional vocabulary with cultural significance. In the internet era, it spread quickly through music, pop culture, and on social media.
Since when did non-Black people start saying unk? And then y'all using it wrong. When did this happen? When did this happen?
Some people have been praised by its use, while others have been chastised.
I think
it's clocking. I saw somebody the other day, a white woman with a baby on her hip, saying it's giving war crimes. And I was like, no. Unk means uncool. Like, gatekeep your lineage. Stop letting people tell you, oh, well, it's the past. Move on. No. I've said last night and I'll say again. As a Texan, I was taught, remember the Alamo. As a person being in the South shall rise again with the Holocaust. Never forget. But when it's up to us, y'all want us to push past it, move on. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because when we do, look what y'all do. When we invite everybody in, our language gets turned to Gen Z language. Our marching bands get turned into a mockery. I've seen people, and I'm remiss to show it, they look, it's Asians, but they're like dancing like they're D9. What is going on? And nobody's, I wouldn't put on an Asian outfit and chopsticks in my hair and start bowing and be like, I'm Asian now. Like, what did Dave Chappelle say? This is how I feel inside. Like, nah, no.
Source of it, the inspiration is coming from African American language. And I think we have to be careful. Is first of all, not all slang is African American language, and African American language is most definitely not slang. And so I think there's a beautiful Venn diagram that we could draw here.
So what is the line drawn between Gen Z imitation and celebration of language and all out theft?
Attribution is that line, right? So in one sense, I think it's completely reasonable and fine that a person would do as historically has been the case, borrow from like marginalized frames or other points of intersection across time, right? But it doesn't make any sense to me that you can hear a word and then say that word sounds cool or is interesting. Let me never look into it and just start saying it. That seems strange to me.
And when the origin of a word is stripped away, linguistics advocates draw a direct line to the erasure of a community's history.
When you say
erasure, when you say, I don't see color, or, oh, everybody can say it. No, everybody can't. No, everybody shouldn't. No, it should not be available because you are erasing people. You are not appreciating the culture. You are taking it and trying to make it yours and not even crediting the people that it's coming from.
That it's not about the language, it's not that deep. What you're saying to me is hundreds of years of history, hundreds of years of ingenuity, hundreds of years of being genius don't matter.
So the next time a word becomes hip, maybe just look at where it came from and what it really means.
So to reiterate, African American language is not exclusive to Black people, but knowing the history and attribution the language experts I talk to say is what's most important. Without that, some people are able to benefit while those who created it are often erased.
It's so interesting and fascinating to think about the root of these words that you just hear everyone using, but to actually dive in. And so many young people, I think, use a lot of these words and they're just saying it because their cool friends are saying it.
Yeah, words.
And notice what she said. See, this is that hidden ass racism. This is racism and this is a dog whistle. Oh, their cool friends are using it. So not the friends that have value, not that their friends have a deeply rich culture that should be appreciated. It's the cool people. That was a dog whistle. If you speak white, you understand what she said. She tried to be slick about it, but why is it like it ain't no nerdy Black people using particular words? Like, stop it. That to me was a minimalization that even within her trying to report the story, I'm going to take it back and listen to what she said because it was only going to take a second. We're almost done. But the cool friends, I'm a cool mom. Oh, well, everybody's saying it because it's just cool. You cheapen the value of the language and of the people.
These words and they're just saying it because their cool friends are saying it.
Yeah, words interchangeably, they change meaning.
I think use a lot of these words and they're just saying it because their cool friends are saying it.
Yeah, words interchangeably, they change meaning over time, but where is it actually coming from is the real question.
That's a great story. Exactly. Marquise Francis, thanks so much.
We thank you.
And I'm sure they had to bring Marcus in special for that. So we covered the Asian folks in their cosplay. We did the Legos. Please go if you've not watched. There's all kind of series. I think in total it should be about 25 minutes of the Lego series. Go look, and if something catches your eye, stop and pause, because I'm telling you right now, we're not getting the full truth, and those people are feeding us the truth through the Legos, and those are harder for them to ban because it is child friendly. So pull up the Legos, look at the international reports if you want to be abreast of what's really going on. Black Americans, please understand that we have a culture that is worth gatekeeping because everybody else sees the value in it. To see Asian people across pond march like an HBCU band, to see Asian people attempt to get afros, to see Asian people, again, mimic D9 stepping, We have a rich culture that people are taking a part of. The Legos, a predominant amount of them have music, and the music that is set to it is very, let's say, urban. And we ain't even got to keep it's black. It's made with a black aesthetic. They're using rap, they're using hip hop because they understand that black culture in America not only drives American culture, it is global. They are making global prophetic statements using an art form that is birthed from Black Americans. So don't let anybody tell you don't have no culture. Don't let anybody tell you it doesn't have any value. And then for my FBAers, I got one more to show you. Let's see. Let me get me up here. Let me get it up here. Because if people don't understand, this is the FBA movement explained in 60 seconds.
Travel abroad got this talk from their family where they'll sit you down and tell you you're going there. Don't go and talk to those Black Americans. They are gang banging. They give you that talk that just go to the white community, find a nice place.
And that's one thing I do appreciate about Black Americans is that our lineage is built in being resilient. We have fought for everything in this country. Not only did we build it, did we fight for it, we fought for others. I can't understand how somebody has the ability to leave their home country and then come to another country and then shit on the people that made it possible for you to leave your living situation from your country. I can understand the FBA movement. I know a lot of people try to say it's divisive. What they're trying to do is establish Black Americans from other people in the diaspora, the same way people in the diaspora do.
For a lot of Nigerians that.
And that is the thing. When he's saying that FBAs, B1s are establishing themselves, it is what everybody else does. Jewish people assert themselves. Italian people assert themselves. Muslims assert themselves. Somalians, Samoans. Everybody else has a right to say, this is my culture. This is what I relate to. But then when it comes to specifically Black Americans, everybody wants to jump in. Everybody want a piece. Everybody want to, let me in. No. Take me through there. Take me to, no. Absolutely not. I love everybody. And Zero's making a great point. Like right now, you literally have to tell people that K-pop is essentially 90s Black girl and Black boy music. It's nothing but a little bit of Motown. So we can go even all the way further back. So it's the Supremes, Jackson 5, add in some TLC, add in some Boyz II Men, add in some New Edition. It literally is us. Zero, when I say, I'm not saying, when I say love everybody, mean I'm not attempting to be prejudiced. What I'm saying is you can say and you can acknowledge that this that I'm doing came from somewhere. Acknowledge the source. Acknowledge that you did not create this, that you are inspired, that you are motivated, that it was a muse for you, but you didn't just pluck this out of thin air. You got this from somewhere. I think Billie Eilish is a prime example of when you look at her, that girl is doing nothing but dressing in like the 1990s, maybe early 2000s. Like her aesthetic is Black. K-pop is Black. It's just Black, non-Black bodies doing Black things. And what you got to realize is everything that we do has a stigma to it. Our language is not good. The way we dress is not good. The way we dance is not good. Oh, they're twerking. Oh, look at their clothes. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the hair. And then as soon as a non-Black body does it, it's acceptable. Stop allowing that to happen to you, Black folks. Stop being gaslit into giving your culture away. Stop allowing people to do that to you. It's not right. It ain't cute. And I'm not with it. Anybody else, if you want to be a dummy, that's fine. But I'm going to gatekeep Blackness until I go down into my grave. I'm gatekeeping it. And I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. I'm going to show you right here. This is how I feel about it right here. Bring it all the way back.
Touched in an instance. If you ain't Black, stay the fuck out the business. Bow. All All the 9 blacks to the back. All the 9 blacks to the back. Hold on. Damn. All the 9 blacks to the back. All the 9 blacks to the back, nigga. Touched in an instance. If you ain't black, stay the fuck out the business. Bow. All the 9 blacks to the back. All the 9 blacks to the back. Hold on. Damn. All the 9 blacks to the back. All the 9 blacks to the back, nigga.
And that's how you need to be about gatekeeping. Don't let nobody try to come in and take your culture from you and try to make you feel away. If you're not black American, and you can't really say you live this life, stay the fuck up out of our business. The way that we've been freely allowing y'all to come in here and just clamor and take, because for every K-pop person, that money should be going to Motown. For every person doing UK drill rap, that should be going to one of the grandfathers of rap. And the people that's mimicking D9, if them folks ain't giving money to HBCUs, they should not be allowed to walk around and parade. If you want to do HBCU marching band moves, you need to be helping sponsor an HBC movement. At this point, our culture comes with a cost. It is no longer free. There are plenty of us that's not. We're going to call it out every single time. Ain't no such thing as Gen Z language. Go back and saying, you're cruising for a bruising. Go back with do the water thing. Like, white folks, I don't think they understand that they also have a culture that's worth tapping into. Like, you don't have to just be white. Like, are you Irish? Are you Scottish? Are you German? You have cultural things that you literally can get into and feed yourself. You don't have to siphon things. Yeah, I have a Zero. I struggle with her, but the song is a bop. She also is from Texas. And here's the thing, as we try to work out this Pan-Africanism, FBA, B1, Sulan, ADOS, Black American, and those that even still say African American. You know what that is? That's an inside conversation. And we can have that conversation together. Again, all the non-Black folks, stay up out of our business. As we hash out how we want to identify, as we hash out the things that are going to be beneficial for us, what we have to do is let y'all know you absolutely cannot be all up in the mix while we're trying to fix it. And yeah, we know that white people are going to steal certain things. Zero, you made a comment earlier, and I'm going to tell you, a piece of me was just like, maybe we should just start speaking straight up pure King's English. But why should I have to modify my behavior, my comfort, my language just because you're a damn thief? Because again, this thievery we're seeing, it seems small, but I want us to make the correlation. If you will steal a person's language, if you will steal a person's culture, do you really give a damn about going into other people's countries and stealing their resources and oil and bombing people because they don't look like you, and taking the things from other cultures that benefit you, taking a piece of this and leaving the rest? We have allowed colonialism and the colonizing of our cultures, of our lands, and it's far too many people that are too comfortable taking from this, taking things from us. And even with the outsmarting, I don't need to outsmart you. I need to call out your behavior. Where we are right now, and we're going to cover tomorrow with Pete Hetsford and what he's doing with the military, we are watching white supremacy. And I would say go follow, her name is Lori Daniels. She talks about WEI, white incompetence, white entitlement incompetence. WEI, white entitled incompetence is one of the theories. And then another series that I'm watching is a lady that she's no longer calling it white supremacy, but calling it white narcissism, because Black Americans have been in a narcissistic, abusive relationship with Americans for a very long time. And a lot of the rest of the world has been in a narcissistic relationship with white supremacists and white supremacy and colonialism. And because they believe that they can come and take everything, Take your language, take your dance, take your food, take your natural resources, take your people. This is how we get where we are. So with that being said, we are right at an hour. I want to thank y'all so much for joining. Maybe in a day or two, we will have a call in, but watch the Legos, appreciate your culture. You know what I'm going to say. Sometime today, go be kind to a Black woman, man, or child. Go be kind to another human being. But most importantly, go and be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Touch grass. Be kind to yourself. And for my FBAs, just get this in your soul.
Touched in an instance. If you ain't black, stay the fuck out the business. Bow. All the 9 blacks to the back. All the 9 blacks to the back. Hold on. Damn. All the 9 blacks to the back. All the 9 blacks to the back, nigga.
Understand that you have a full, worthy, rich, amazing, growing, vibrant, fulfilling culture that is worth being protected, that is worth being gatekept. And you have a right to look at a person and say, if you're not Black, stay out of my business. When we are talking about Black things, we are talking about Black things. If we're drilling down to Black American things, we're talking about Black American things. Because if some Jamaicans get together and start talking about we mighty belittle, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be quiet. If the Ghanaians get to talking about something for Ghanaian, I'm going to be quiet. Black American culture can be appreciated by all, but it is not going to be absorbed and monetized by all, and everybody ain't going to be able to speak on it. And with that being said, have a fantastic Blacktastic day. Bye, y'all.